Hey guys, welcome back to Cajun Horror Talk. I'm Jake.
And Ross.
Today we're talking about Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, 1991. So grab a beer, grab a cup of coffee. Let's talk horror. All right, guys. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. We're finally here.
We're here. We're not here. We still have one more.
Yeah, no.
We have one more.
Yeah.
Happy Friday, guys.
Yeah, happy Friday.
Franchise Fridays.
Yep.
Next week is going to be fun.
Next week is going to be pretty cool. I'm on next week is bad.
Next week's going to be fun.
We're in the toilet bowl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're right there. We're right fucking there, guys.
This movie has a runtime of 1 hour and 29 very long minutes.
Yeah, it was. It was long. It was pretty long.
Yeah, they could have cut out about an hour and a half out of this movie.
They could have cut out a good bit of it, and they could have just, like, the first scene, a couple of deaths, and then her at the ending going, Freddy's dead, and roll credits.
Yep.
Like, huh,
Just a shitty song.
All right. Yeah. What the fuck?
Budget of $11 million, which...
11 million?
Yeah, I think they could have used some more of that budget.
What the fuck did they spend $11 million on?
I don't know, but the worldwide gross is only 34.8.
Hey, you know what? It was a profitable film. It made its money back. This movie, you can't talk shit. It won an award. It won a Chainsaw Award
For worst film.
For the worst film.
All right, so
it was
cast. We're looking at Robert Englund returning as Freddy Krueger, of course.
Of course.
Lisa Zane plays Maggie Burroughs.
Yeah.
Sean Greenblatt played John Doe. Leslie Dean plays Tracy.
Wait, hold up. They only have him listed as John Doe?
Yes.
Okay, fuck that. They call him a name in the movie.
No, Sean.
No. Freddy calls him a name in that fucking movie.
Does he?
I'm almost positive.
You're wrong.
Well, I may be wrong. I've been
Leslie
wrong.
Dean plays Tracy.
I've been wrong before.
Ricky Dean Logan plays Carlos.
Hello, my name is Carlos.
Brecklin Meyer plays Spencer. And Yaphet Kato plays Doc. All right, guys.
All right, let's dive into it. This movie is a Wes Craven part where we get our self-awareness in a movie, because at the beginning there's two quotes, and one of them is Freddy Krueger quote. "Welcome to prime time, bitch." That quote's at the very beginning.
Which tells you everything you need to know about this movie.
Yeah, that's it.
They have fully embraced the stupid.
Yes, they did. The scene, and I remember this scene, and I laughed my ass off when I was a kid, and watching it as an adult just made me want to fucking, like, I just wanted to turn off all my lights and just fall right to sleep. I did. The scene where he's flying on the fucking broom. The Wizard of Oz scene?
We talked about this earlier on in the series.
And I fucking hated it when he did, "I'll get you, my pretty, and your little soul, too."
Yeah.
And he cries, I'm like, don't. Just don't.
Guys, go back to earlier videos, in this franchise. We discussed this very thing, and he said, "Oh, it wasn't that bad."
Okay, did you hear how I started that fucking conversation? Did you hear how I started? I said when I was a kid, when I first watched it, I laughed my ass off. I thought it was great.
It does not change the fact you doubted me earlier on.
When I watched this movie when I was younger, I laughed my ass off. I thought it was great. Watching it again as an adult and seeing that, I was like,
it's so bad.
It's so bad. You got to remember,
it's almost as lame as the Power Glove reference.
Yeah, it is. It's really. I don't know. But I remember laughing at that as a kid. I was like, "Oh, that's cool. He's doing the Wizard of Oz thing." And then watching it as an adult, I'm like, "No, just fucking don't do that." It was horrible.
Beat my high score.
Yeah.
Robert Englund went straight Keanu Reeves.
Dude, he's like, fuck it. He's just, I think at this point in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, he's just like, fuck it. Let me see what I can get.
No, I'm
away
not
with.
mistaken. I think he still considered this a successful movie.
It is a successful movie. I mean, it made its money back. It's a successful movie. It
should have never been made.
Did it lose money?
No.
It did not.
It lost respect, which is more important than money. Write that down.
Money over everything.
Write that down.
No.
So, look, okay, so we start off with this John Doe.
John Doe.
He doesn't know who he is because Freddy has taken his memories because he's the last of the Elm Street children.
There's always the last of the Elm Street.
What? How do we keep? It's literally like all these movies.
There's been like 4 fucking movies now. Always the last of the Elm Street kids.
It's like Friday the 13th, the final chapter, and then there's 5 movies.
And
after.
then there's more. This one's just let it die for the love of God. I love Freddy Krueger. This shit's great.
I loved him to a point.
But then it's getting to where I loved Chucky until he masturbated into a fucking squirt bottle. It just gets to a point where you're like, why are you doing this? That little puppet, the fucking doll, masturbated to a Fangoria magazine. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. Somebody wrote that down and they're like, you know what? Let's do that. Yeah. Let's put that in the movie.
Someone said we should make Freddy look like the Wicked Witch. Profile and all.
It was.
What's with the makeup in this movie? Did you notice Freddy's makeup?
Yes, I did.
Shit.
Yes, I did. And that's why I made the comment earlier about the $11 million budget. I was like, what the fuck did they spend it on?
Yeah. Because make sure you appreciate Freddy too. Where they did the wicked looking fucking makeup, where he looked like a male witch.
Yeah,
oh man, it looked so good.
It really did. It really did. Not so much the Nightmare reboot.
Well, that was CGI.
That's why I didn't care for it. It wasn't practical.
I don't even like talking about it because Jackie Earle Haley would have been a good fucking Freddy, man.
I'm not doubting that at all. I think that he had all the potential in the world. I just don't think that it was a very strong foundation for him to start.
There were creepy fucking scenes in that movie.
There were. And he had that sadistic humor that wasn't over the top. Like when he made the comment about the dog when he cut him, I was just petting him.
Yeah.
With his gloves.
No, bro. That was the scene where he talks about how he takes the brain like 3 minutes to die.
He says you still have 7 minutes of playtime to play.
Like yeah. That's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get back to this shit, pal. He ends up in the insane asylum.
Yeah.
Which just so happens to be the insane asylum. Spoiler alert, where Freddy's daughter works.
Yeah.
Which she doesn't remember she lived in Springwood.
She was like 8 in that flashback.
Yeah.
You're remembering that.
You remember your father killing your mother. You remember
your father murdering your mother in broad daylight in the backyard.
And you go and tell people that he killed kids.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand how that's going to stand out just a little bit in the back of your psyche.
Yeah.
Like, you don't forget that.
I don't know. It's weird, dude.
But, yeah, so...
I'm not even going down plot line in this movie. I'm pointing out shit that I'm bitching about.
We're just going to bitch. It's going to be a bitch fest? Okay,
let's talk about deaths.
Let's
talk about deaths here.
Jesus. The deaths. I'm trying to think of what would be my favorite death in this movie.
John's was lame. That is my biggest complaint about this movie. I think I've complained about it to you in the past. The Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
Pushing the spikes out into the road. And
yeah. That was rough. It was rough. He drops him out of the sky.
Okay, so wait. So how come
he parachutes and then Freddy cuts
back to the lore? Back to the lore that they're fucking just switching shit out. Now he's gonna have the injuries in real life.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, look. They tried to go back and forth with it throughout this fucking series.
Almost as dumb as Carlos's death.
Carlos' death was bad. Look, dude, him dropping onto the spikes when he pushed the spikes out in the road. It was
the worst fourth wall break in cinematic history.
He did like 2 or 3 fourth wall breaks in this fucking movie.
When Carlos is deaf and he's following around, and he walks up behind him and looks at the camera,
and he goes, "Shh."
Yeah, so fucking lame.
Yeah, it was. And he's running
in the background going.
Yeah. Well, he turned up his hearing aid so that he could hear a pin drop.
But yet, all the noise he's making running around on that fucking
you're not hearing footsteps. It's Dream World, Fantasy Dream World.
So fucking dumb.
Fantasy Dream World. You got it.
The only thing that I give it to him that I liked was when he starts scratching the board and it's like he's humping the board and he's like,
See, I laughed at that.
I genuinely laughed.
I laughed at that. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. At this point, screw it. We're just going. Yeah,
let's just go for it. Yeah. Fuck it. Then the
You sure Stephen King didn't direct this?
I don't know. There was some fucking cocaine somewhere on the set. I almost bet my life that there's cocaine on the set somewhere. Oh God. The video game one was just.
You forgot about the Power Glove.
Freddy is in a video game and he's playing.
I'm pretty sure they got sued for that.
For the video game?
Yeah, Nintendo wouldn't give them permission to use the Power Glove, but they used it anyway.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, they did it without copyright approval.
Ooh, damn. So I wonder how much that cost them.
Bob Shade made that call.
Oh, bad call, bad move.
So maybe this movie didn't make much movie.
Bad joke. It wasn't even worth the joke.
No, because the Power Glove sucked. Do you remember the Power Glove?
Yes.
It never worked.
It wasn't even worth the joke. I mean, at this point, there's years and years before, but you might as well have put fucking 6 stones in his glove and made him snap. Like,
don't tempt them. Don't tempt them.
A Nightmare on Elm Street 14.
No, it'll be 10.
The Infinity Glove, Part 2.
Yeah. The last of the Elm Street children.
There was 3 more. We forgot about these guys.
Yeah.
And now they're back.
They were all adopted.
So we get, there's a whole damn movie. So,
and they go to Crystal Lake.
Yeah, they're just
on Halloween.
On Halloween night, and they're just on Crystal Lake, and they're jet skiing on the fuck. I'm done. I'm still fucking done. All right, so
they find the Necronomicon, but there's a map in it that leads into this box that they open up, and Pinhead comes out.
So while they're running away from the vampire alligators,
call back to our last video.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Check that one out.
Yeah.
All right, Maggie, the doctor, brings John Doe back to Springwood to the house.
You mean Catherine?
Yes, I was so pissed off in this fucking movie. I'm watching this movie, I'm taking notes, and I think it was 32 minutes into the fucking movie.
Which, by the way, guys, no shit, I didn't take notes on this one because I really didn't care. That's how much I didn't care about this movie.
It was almost 32 minutes into the fucking movie before anyone mentioned anybody by name. I didn't hear anybody's name.
They said John Doe.
Okay, I will cede that. They
called the black guy Doc.
They said John Doe. Yeah, that's what he's casted as, Doc. You don't know. I don't care about any of these people because I don't know any of them.
Should have brought Lawrence Fishburne back.
I'd have been better with that. I would like Lawrence Fishburne back in there. And so she brings John Doe back, and the whole thing with the Maggie and the Catherine is because Maggie goes into a dream, and I'm like a half hour into this fucking movie, and I'm just learning these people's names. And she goes into a dream, and Freddy calls it Catherine. And I went, who the fuck is Catherine? I paused the movie, and I'm going back through my notes. I'm like, what the fuck did I miss? I missed something important. There's an important part in here that I fucking missed.
It's called poor storytelling.
Why, when you adopt a child, would you change their name at 8 years old from Catherine Kruger to Maggie Burroughs? Why are you changing her fucking name?
Call her Katie.
Even just change it to Katie. Keep Catherine and change her last fucking name if you're trying to hide the Kruger shit. Why did you need a whole different name? Movie. But he goes, Catherine. I went, who the fuck is Catherine?
One thing I liked about this was you had a lot of Robert Englund out of makeup.
Yes, that you did. You actually got to see Freddy in real life. Actual Fred Krueger when he,
which I bet he was such a good daddy.
When he bare hand murders his wife in front of his child. And then he tries to play this sympathy bullshit where he's like, they took you from me. That wasn't right. So I took care of them all. You were killing kids way before that happened. You were killing kids way before that fucking happened.
Here's the thing. They tease you with something in here that kind of pisses me off.
What?
Did you see all the different gloves he had?
Yes, they did.
It was like a fucking armory.
That would have been something that they could have built into the fucking franchise.
Awesome.
That would have been amazing. The different fucking gloves that he had.
But it's like finding out Captain America had all kinds of different shields and
he never used them.
Just used the round one.
They were just, this is my favorite glove. What the fuck are you talking about?
Although they kind of did that.
What?
They did Captain America, the first Captain America, with
I guess
when Howard starts walking through and he got all these different designs. And he picks the frisbee.
I guess.
What are you looking for?
Well, you mind your business. I was looking for. I'm telling you, he calls him by a different fucking name. I just don't remember what it was. I want to say I had it written down.
I think you're wrong.
I might be. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I've been wrong before.
So
once.
You also get a cameo from Roseanne and Tom Arnold. Dude. That's how MTV this fucking show was. This movie was
straight fucking MTV, dude.
And did you notice who played his dad?
Who?
Alice Cooper.
No shit. Yeah.
Which, by the way, I have to make a comment that Alice Cooper looks a younger Alice Cooper looks a lot like older Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I can see that. So, all right,
because I'm serious. When he came down the stairs, I'm like, I didn't even think Alice Cooper. I said, holy shit, that looks like freaking Adam Sandler.
All right, so we skip past a part that I wanted to bitch about for just a moment.
Okay, this is what we're doing here, dude. We're doing
which was
35 minutes of bitching.
The growing up. aspect of it. They straight Halloweened it. They straight Rob Zombied fucking Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah, they gave him a sad backstory.
They gave him the sad backstory.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's bullshit though, because he was killing kids before. Because she walked in on his murder room.
Well, yeah, but when he was a kid, the flashback to when Freddy was a kid.
Oh, they did. The fucks.
He's killing the fucking rats.
Son of a hundred maniacs.
And then you see him at home, and that's when Alice Cooper comes down with the
and starts beating him. He's cutting himself.
He's cutting himself across his chest. So he's like, okay, this is a fucked up kid.
Oh, they did. They screw all of you.
They straight Rob Zombie this shit, dude.
Oh man.
Now this is before. But
yeah,
come on,
Rob
man.
should have learned his lesson then.
Rob should have watched that and been like, "We're not fucking doing that."
Yeah, but then we got unicorns in the second one.
Yes, dear God. I'm so glad that we got the unicorns in the second one. What the fuck? Well, we have officially seen too many horror movies with unicorns. I think we're done. We've seen enough, and I can only think of two.
Until one comes around and starts killing people.
Cabin in the Woods was the other one.
Yeah.
The crazy unicorn that wouldn't fucking spear somebody with a toy.
I want to see that again. I want to see a full movie surrounded by that. Just unicorns fucking people up.
I'm still on a vampire gator kick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We definitely do see that.
Werecorn versus Vam Gator.
A werewolf unicorn?
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
It's like a werewolf with a giant fucking spike in his head.
Well, that just seems so horrible. That seems like oh God, what is the hell the name of the damn monsters movie shit where that big fucking Bigfoot looking thing with the one horn that's coming out? Hang on. Let's see if I can find this shit.
Okay, so anyways. Spencer's death with the thing where he's good doing. Dude, she put a lot of effort in there trying to catch him, didn't she? You notice that?
Yeah.
She could have caught him.
Oh, it was purple. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, the one eye, one horn, purple people.
Purple people. Purple people eater. How the fucking figured it was purple? I couldn't figure it out. I was bouncing around in my brain.
But anyways, yeah, he comes down those stairs, and she goes, "Oh, Spencer." Oh.
Yeah, there was no.
It was like the end of Titanic. I'll never let you go.
Bye. Bye. I'm sorry. I bitched about this in multiple of these fucking Nightmare on Elm Street movies. The dialogue between the people is so clunky.
Oh, the acting was not great.
It's so unbelievable.
That Maggie chick looks like she was freaking on antidepressants the entire time.
Dude, I don't understand it. There's
not antidepressants. She was like she was depressed the whole time. I'm sorry.
There has to be some kind of better dialogue. This isn't the fucking 90s. This isn't like just some old school black and white bullshit.
Yeah, I'll give Halloween a pass on dialogue.
Why?
The original?
Oh, the original? Okay.
Yeah. The original Halloween, I'll give it a pass
on dialogue. That was in 1978
Exactly, because it's not the same vernacular we use today.
No.
Ooh, big word.
But look at you with your fucking, with your multi-syllable.
It's not the same vernacular we use now.
Yeah.
And it was a low-budget film.
It was. I completely see that, and I agree with you 100%.
I give it that. This has no excuse. This is the 7th movie or the 6th movie in a very popular franchise.
And this movie was in 91 and had a budget of $11 million, would you say?
Yeah. Which all the Fridays and all the Nightmares are known for that, though. They had really, really low budgets. Pump them out, kind of like the Blumhouse.
Just put them out, get them up, get them out.
Yep.
Get them into the mainstream.
Real cheap, get them out into
get them into the media, get them to the masses. Exactly. That's all it is. This, like you said, we're knocking on movie 6 of one of the staple franchises in horror movie history
of that time,
and especially of this fucking time. And I did not give a fuck about any of these people. None of them. I didn't care about any of them dying.
None.
I didn't even like the way they died. There was nothing about it.
In fact, I wish Freddy would have won.
Yeah, I wish he would have won just so we didn't have to have another movie. Yeah. It's done.
Yeah, because apparently...
it's finally the last of the Elm Street children.
Yeah.
Fucking finally.
Apparently you get a Karen and a child killer and they make a baby.
Okay.
And they make Bullseye.
Yep, apparently.
Did you see her throwing those knives?
Yes, I did.
I missed. I never miss.
Okay, let's talk about her in the room throwing the knives at this motherfucker. They can't get this door open.
Why do you pick the baseball bat with the spikes in it?
That's something that's getting stuck.
You're in an enclosed space. This is close quarters fighting.
Yeah, you want something a little smaller, a little more maneuverable. You don't
Give
want
me a couple of knives, a baton, something like that.
No, I'm talking about the fact that she's fighting. They can't get the door open to go and help her. She's locked in a room with fucking Freddy. She realizes that's her daddy, blah, blah. All this shit's coming out. And then when it's finally over with, he just smooth rips half of the fucking wall off with the door, and it's like
turns to Kincaid.
There it is.
Yeah,
and you couldn't do that 5 minutes ago.
No. It gets better.
You
ever had something suddenly happen and it makes you nauseous?
Yeah.
Yeah. This movie did it to me. Where she puts his glove on and goes, I did.
No, see, and I disagree. I knew the natural progression. I remember seeing it as a kid.
I remember it too, but it still makes me.
I remember seeing it as a kid, but it's a natural progression. She's. I don't like to use the words that she's embracing what the fuck it is. But
I know what words I want to use.
I think she's trying to conquer her childhood that she's being faced with.
I know what words I want to use. Get fucked. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you let that woman put a Catherine Kruger?
Yeah.
Look, see, if they'd have did that, and then they would have.
I would straight Harry Potter would be like, how dare you stood where he stood? How dare you stand where he stood?
I don't think there would be any worse way for this franchise to continue than for her to take the glove, kill Freddy, and then she's the fucking dream demon in the next movie.
Oh, we didn't talk about the freaking demon sperm.
Oh yeah, no, we did not.
Turns out, guys, it's not just because Freddy was a evil bastard.
Up until now, we thought it was just because it was an evil motherfucker, but no.
It turns out that 3 dream demons, aka devil sperm,
they are fucking sperm.
They really are.
You're not telling me they're not
and
sperm.
all they do is giggle.
Yeah, they're giggle sperm. Giggle sperm is a word that I never thought I'd have to use.
Sperm, yeah.
Giggle sperm.
Wearing Mardi Gras masks.
Yeah. And tell me, where the hell was the $11 million budget with those fucking things? Where was that at? Those were not very well done.
Robert Englund must have had a $7 million freaking contract.
Dude, he must have. I guess so. And he's like,
it all went into putting freaking Spencer in the video game.
We're gonna pay you a bunch of money. And Robert Englund's like, fuck it, we've made 5 of these things. I want to hump. I want to air hump some shit while I'm scratching a chalkboard. That's what I want.
The chalkboard scene was kind of cool though, where he stretches it out.
It was cool for what it was.
I liked it. Yeah.
I don't know. There's just so much wrong with it. I understand that. I understand Maggie or Catherine Kruger having to put the glove on because it was like that final closure bullshit or whatever that she was trying to accomplish. So I get it to an extent. I can't say I completely fucking liked it.
No.
I can't say. And you also got to realize this movie is coming out in 91.
This dude
I'm looking at other movies.
Looked at the camera and broke the fourth wall again.
Multiple times. I don't understand why he had. Look, he was the first Byrne guy to break the fourth wall like that, but Ryan Reynolds did it way better, guys.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Nice, right.
Shoves a pipe bomb in his chest, which great callback to the beginning of the movie.
For the love of God, 1 second. I want to see a fucking spin-off movie where Deadpool goes as Freddy Krueger for Halloween. I don't know how that hasn't been a thing yet.
Ryan Reynolds, call me up, bro.
Ryan, we need your help here, bro. We need this to happen.
You need
to be Freddy Krueger as Deadpool as Freddy Krueger for a Halloween special.
Or Deadpool as Freddy Krueger as Deadpool.
Yeah. That'd be great. That'd be great. What's going on? I don't know. Oh God, it's the more we talk about this movie, the more I get a headache.
Right. So she stabs him with the pipe bomb, which.
What the fuck?
You stabbed someone with a pipe bomb.
Yeah. Produced by Michael Bay.
Because he's pinned to the wall because she turned into Bullseye.
Yeah, she did. And she just started. There's no.
She lights the fuse and runs, right? And he looks at the camera and goes, kids.
Yes. That was horrible.
Huh.
That was
I've
horrible.
never wanted to punch Robert Englund in my life, but I thought about it.
That was fucking horrible. It really was. After she straight up fucking David and Goliath, Freddy Krueger. That was the worst final words to come out of Freddy Krueger's mouth. Kids.
I'm pretty sure they made Wes Craven's day with this.
Why?
Wes Craven sat in a movie theater somewhere going, "Ha! Told you you'd want me back."
Yeah. Jesus, it was rough. It was rough to get through, and we've seen some rough movies. We're on movie 6 of this franchise, and we've bitched about a good bit of them.
Yeah, well, anything after 3. 4 wasn't as bad.
4 wasn't as bad.
No, it wasn't. It was not. I'll be the first.
Yeah.
5 was fucking awful.
5 was.
This
horrible.
was bad. At least this one they embraced the
stupidity.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like after the third one when Bride of Chucky, which was the last decent one, and
Yeah, when they really
And then
embraced the stupid and went to seed.
They embraced the stupid and shit. And then when they went to seed a Chucky,
This is exactly what happened with that.
Fell the fuck apart.
And then they revamped it.
And it's
the next one.
Same fucking story for this. They realized how comical it was getting, and we were getting away from the horror. And
shit! They kind of did the same thing with Halloween. The fourth one was kind of bad. The fifth one was really bad. The sixth one sucked, but it was a decent movie. It was kind of scary.
The sixth one was Curse of Michael Myers, correct?
Yeah, that was the one with a really good mask.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite Halloween masks.
Oh yeah. But it was all jacked up. The editing and all sucked, and the story sucked.
Yeah, it did.
And then they were like, okay, we're gonna revamp it for 7.
Yeah, then they went to H2O where they kind of revamped it. They brought Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
Kind of go back that way, and then they went on to 8. God
damn you.
God, they went on to 8, did they?
Yeah.
What do you prefer? You prefer 8 or you prefer the unicorns in 2 and Rob Zombie's 2?
Oh, let's not talk about this now.
All right, we'll get back to that when we do our Halloween franchise Friday.
Which, hey, by the way, we got one more week of Nightmare on Elm Street. Then we're going into Halloween, guys. Oh my God, I'm so psyched.
I am too. I really am. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not so
I'm
much
looking forward to a whole franchise I like.
Even 3 I like, which is not like...
Yeah, it's a good standalone. But
it's a good standalone movie, but I think that's going to be one that we're going to argue about.
Back to
Freddy. Sorry, Freddy.
I wish Nightmare on Elm Street would have got back to Freddy too.
God, yeah, they got so fucking far away.
Anything else? What else we got to bitch about?
I'm sorry. I think we just bitched about this movie for an entire fucking podcast.
We really did.
I'm really sorry, guys, if y'all listening. Not the best Nightmare on Elm Street movie, but if you're a horror fan and you're watching all
you got to include it in.
You have to watch it.
And you got to. This is one of the movies where you put it in because you got to finish out the franchise.
They can't all be fucking diamonds, dude. They can't all be diamonds. But this one wasn't even a diamond in the rough.
No,
it really wasn't.
No, this.
If I would classify this, it would be opal. And I don't know why. I don't know why. But when I think of this movie, opal just comes to mind. That could have been one of her fucking names. I don't know. They called it 2 different things in the damn movie.
I'm giving it. Let's see. If I had to give it a stone, I think an oyster shell.
Give it an oyster shell. Oh my God, it's a kidney stone. This movie's a kidney stone.
All right,
that explains the demon sperm.
Rating.
I'm going with a 29.
A 29?
I'm going with a 29.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going with a 29.
So you like this one better than... Oh, no. Yeah, no.
No, a 27 I gave for part 2.
Yeah. I'm giving this a 23.
Jeez. You're a little rough.
I'm giving it a 23.
Okay, major takeaways. What are the major things that made you take away from this movie?
Did you watch this movie, dog?
Yes, I did.
Did you watch this? Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Those of you that don't know, we rate these
0 to
from
50.
0 to 50 because we're assholes. So if you look at this...
Oh, yeah, let's look at this. We're going to pick this apart one last time before we close up for the night.
In 10-point increments.
Okay.
Taking a full point off because it's not scary.
It's absolutely not scary.
So I'm taking a full 10 points because it was that bad. Another 10 points for the acting.
Yeah, I can see that.
Dialogue.
The dialogue was clunky, but I tucked that up to maybe that's why the acting wasn't so great. They didn't have an amazing script to go off of, so I would actually combine those.
Shitty kills.
The kills were comical.
Comical.
They were comical. Okay.
You can stop there.
This is a kid's version of Freddy Krueger.
Yes.
That's what this is.
Yes.
This is a Freddy Krueger. I don't even understand. I think they could have taken out 1 or 2 different fucking things and this movie wouldn't even
Here's
have
the
been
thing. It gets me down to say like a 28, and I'm taking 1 point off for every goddamn fourth wall break.
Yeah, I could take off some fourth wall breaks. I think if they would have, they could cut out maybe 1 or 2 fucking things in this movie, and this movie could have been PG-13.
Because here's the thing, right? You're giving it a 29?
I'm giving it 29.
That's above average.
I guess you have a fair point there. You do have a fair point. Okay, so there's going to be another time where you're going to make me change my vote?
I'm just saying. That makes it above average movie.
Okay, I cannot argue with that logic. There are... If this movie was geared towards a different group of people, I think it would have been better. This is a Freddy Krueger movie I'd let my 8-year-old watch. And I don't think he would be scared.
Yeah.
At night at all. I don't think it would even fucking bother him. Okay, fine. I will cede. I will drop to a 24. I'm still going higher than you.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I'm still going higher than you.
I'll go.
This is
23.
This is like 2 or 3 times where I've made you. You've made me change mine.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking bad. It's so bad.
It was rough, but there were. You still have iconic Freddy.
Yeah, you do.
You have the jokes for the 90s.
But that's the problem. That's not iconic Freddy, though. That's MTV Freddy. I don't want MTV Freddy. I want iconic
loved
Freddy.
MTV Freddy in 3.
No, I did not. He was not MTV Freddy yet. He was still menacing Freddy and scary Freddy.
It was Welcome to Primetime, bitch.
It was one line in the whole movie.
That they quoted in this movie.
Yes. To try to draw up some kind of nostalgia for the best movie in the franchise before you watch a turd.
It wasn't great. I didn't particularly care for the overuse of his. I get the fear of heights thing. Whatever.
Yeah.
I was so fucking over that really fucking quickly.
Oh, let me piss you off more. Did you think I was your daddy?
Yeah, you know what? I'm a whole farmer to 24. You're right. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. I can't even.
She had to get him out of the town in her mind.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Holy shit, she did. I mean, he wasn't brought back by dog pee this time.
No, he stowed away in her brain.
Yeah.
Like a plague rat.
Brainchild. This movie could have been so much better. It had potential.
Yeah.
It had potential. But
they could have just filmed a dog peeing in the park and said movie.
Like, they could have focused more. Like, they could have done so much more with the daughter of Freddy Krueger aspect than they actually did.
Dude, this movie is
wasn't anybody first time watching it was anybody fucking surprised when you found out that she was the daughter?
No.
I think that was like, well, yeah, no, it's her.
Yeah, she looked like a Courtney Love, not Courtney Love. God. Oh.
Courtney Love.
Yeah.
You leave Courtney Love alone.
No. She killed your boy.
Wow.
Just saying.
You can't prove that.
No, not yet. That's gonna be one of those things they find out later on.
What the hell happened to her? I haven't seen her since the roast of Pamela Anderson when she was all fucked up on stage.
She got away with it. She doesn't have to come back.
Oh. Jesus.
She's the main chick on here is like a Courtney Cox Kmart version.
Well, value brand. I think I wrote that down in one of my notes actually. Yeah, value brand.
Yeah, Courtney Cox.
I can see that.
Yeah. Courtney would have been great in this movie.
I think Courtney Cox would have been a lot better in this movie.
Yeah, I think Helen Keller would have been better in this movie.
Could you imagine Freddy Krueger and Helen Keller's dreams? I think we're about to go to hell for this podcast.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
What the heck? Because Freddy would be so fucking comical in a Helen Keller dream.
I know. It'd be terrible. All right.
We need to do fan fiction where Freddy Krueger takes on like different characters from history. Like, I want to see him in a fucking uniform attacking Anne Frank. If we're gonna do it, just fucking let's just go at it. Like, I want to see Freddy Krueger and Freddy Krueger.
He's gonna fuck up and go after Annie Oakley.
Maybe that's what really happened to Hitler. Freddy Krueger was in his dreams.
Go fuck up, go after Annie Oakley and get his ass shot.
Jesus Christ, this is gonna be so fucking horrible, dude.
All right, catch us on if you're still listening to us after all this.
The truth about the "I Have a Dream" speech.
So you're still listening to us?
Yeah. We're sorry. We went off.
We're on YouTube, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Pandora, iTunes.
So you know where to send your hate mail.
Yes, right. Catch us on all of our
platforms.
All of our platforms. Check out Facebook. We recently got a fan email section, so if y'all want to send us any messages or anything like that,
Cajun Horror Fans.
At gmail.com. That's right.
Check us out. Send us some hate mail, guys.
That's it. Yep. Get in touch with us. Comment below. Let us know what y'all want to see. I'm giving it a 23. You're giving it a 24.
I'm going to give it a 24. I've changed my. I've lowered it.
All right, we're out of here, guys.